Hi there, this is Jordan Matin, owner of the Matin Real Estate Group here at Inspire Realty LLC. Today's topic, how do you have your home really appeal to international buyers? Right now in the Portland area and Southwest Washington, we have a huge influx of international buyers coming in. Now, typically they come from east. The flights from Portland to, let's say, Bangkok or Japan, Tokyo, right, or China, it's easier to fly from Portland to China than it is, let's say, from London to Portland. So you're seeing more people internationally coming from the east because it's an easier flight, right? That's why you see more Europeans on the East Coast. So we're having a lot of Asian buyers, Australian buyers, and other international buyers coming in. And making sure that your home is appealing to these buyers is really important. And there's a couple key things to think about. Within Asian culture, colors are a big deal, right? So in some cultures, white can mean death and red can mean joyous and fortune. And so maybe taking our marketing pieces and making sure that the right colors are being included in those, or that the wrong colors maybe are not included. Having the right flowers. So we may not choose white lilies, and we might choose like red roses inside the home, so that it really fits with that marketing capacity. You're seeing a lot of people and a lot of brokers actually pricing their homes with eights. So let's say you want to price your home at $1 million. You might list it for $988,888, and that's because in Chinese the number 8 can mean fortune, right, and can mean good money and bringing a lot of fortune to one's family. So that's something that we always include in some of our higher end properties, or properties that we're specifically trying to target a certain demographic. Feng Shui is something we hear about a lot, right? Making sure the house has a good flow. And we brought in experts to be able to help our homes be able to look more Feng Shui, or have more of those assets that those sort of international buyers are looking for. And then there's just some things you can't control, right? And some cultures, they want to have the front door facing a certain direction. They want a certain sunlight. And at the end of the day, there's only so much you can do, right? Without completely tearing down a property and starting over. You just do the best with what you can. Our real estate team, we do several things, but two major things that I'm going to bring up today that are huge in international buyers. We have an international MLS called Proxio Pro, and it actually pushes out to over 100 countries. It translates into over 20 languages. So, Mandarin and Farsi and all German. It just reaches out to all these different languages. It actually will change the currency. So it can go into rupees, or it can go into pounds, and so that they can actually equate these monies to what their dollar per dollar value is. So our international MLS pushes out across the world and allows us incredible amounts of exposure internationally. Another thing we do is we do a lot of reverse targeting, and this is very specific. So let's say you looked at a pair of shoes on Zappos, right? And you didn't buy them, and now everywhere you go online, it's kind of following you around the internet. It's kind of a little creepy. We do that. And what we're able to do is use Big Brother data through Facebook and social media and Google, and be able to narrow down, let's say a buyer is in Palo Alto, right? And he happens to have a cousin that lives in Portland or Southwest Washington, and he is doing certain buying things that are hitting the algorithm, so they're more likely to make a purchase. Well, we can look at his demographic, how much money he makes, what his family is making and looking like, and their moving patterns, and be able to target properties that are specific to that one buyer. And that allows us to be able to pick people up locally, nationally, internationally, who are likely to buy properties that we have listed. It allows us to be able to really put the perfect property on a silver platter for that buyer, and be able to find buyers for our properties. That's why last year, 30% of the properties that we listed, we actually brought buyers on. So if you're looking for these kinds of results, or you're looking to learn how we can make your home more appealing to international buyers, please reach out. We're always looking to work with great sellers like yourself, and consider us your real estate experts for this year. Thank you so much, and please share with your friends, family, and everyone you know about the Matin Real Estate Group.